Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Get a grip upon your chairs and hold your children tight. A mighty feud is starting and you'll see it all tonight. The Clampett clan is fighting mad, their honor's been besmirched. Sweet Ella Mae's been courted, but the darling ain't been churched. It was young Sonny Drysdale that courted her and fled. And now the Drysdale family will feel hot Clampett lead. Cause stranger, you don't trifle with a hillman's daughter fair, or you will face his rifle and he'll deeply part your hair. Now here's the handsome rascal that started this here feud. A Harvard, Yale, and Princeton man, a shifty city dude. His game was love and run away, 'cause that's the way he lives. But they don't allow such doings with their female relatives. So now they're on their way next door, a loaded up for bear. And if my name was Drysdale, I'd be getting out of there. 'Cause mountain justice does demand that when a wrong's been done, the kin of him that done it must also face a gun. Now Sonny noticed Ellie Mae beside the swimming pool, and when he seen her figure, he lost his yin for school. He wrapped himself up in a towel and played upon his lyre, and while he twanged, the songs he sang did set her heart afire. His fancy auto up and took her out to spark, and all alone, unchaperoned, he kept her after dark. He took her in the parlor and he taught her to be grand. He showed her how to walk and talk and tried to kiss her hand. He took her to his private room to see his loving cup, and a man that wins a prize for that ain't on the up and up. He wooed her with a tango and a rose betwixt his teeth, a smiling on the outside, but a leering underneath. They even had a wedding dance, and he joined in the fling. He brought along his dancing shoes, but didn't bring no ring. The Clampetts was a-planning for a wedding in the Vale, but they was duped. He flew the coop and went running back to Yale. And now the Clampett clan is here to even up the score. I wouldn't want to be the man who opens up that door. You'll have to face their fury, on revenge they are intent. And if his name is Drysdale, his life ain't worth a cent.
It's that butler fella.
When will you Clampetts learn there are no possums to hunt in Beverly Hills?
Ain't possums we's after, it's Drysdale.
Well, they're not at home. Mrs. Drysdale returned to Boston with Sonny, and Mr. Drysdale's at the bank.
Let's shoot him.
There ain't gonna be no shooting unless it's talk first. When'll Mr. Drysdale be home?
Not until late this evening.
That's talk enough. Let's go to shoot.
Oh, Granny, you can't shoot an unarmed man.
That's right. I lost my head. Here. Now, when death row counts 3, we go at it.
1, 2. Now, hold on. Mr. Butler here ain't done us no wrong.
He's one of their clan.
I said there ain't gonna be no shooting unless it's talk first. I'll speak to Mr. Drysdale. Thank you kindly, Mr. Butler.
Yes.
Thank you very kindly, Mr. Butler. Why didn't you ask him to dance with you? I was ashamed of you in front of these young ones. Is that any way to learn them feuding? It takes my family to know how to feud. Why, we drove the Botkins clean out of Napoleon, Tennessee, chased them off, burnt their shack, and shoveled their footsteps off the path.
Hot diggity dog. That's what I call feuding.
I'm sure proud to come from a family like yours, Granny.
That's the Moses family. Too bad our blood is being thinned out, cooled off, and watered down with the Clampett blood.
Now, Granny, you just simmer down to a boil. I'll see the right thing is done by my daughter. Jethro, you drive me down to the bank. Drysdale and me will have a man-to-man talk.
Ain't you about a man and a half short?
You wait here, I'll go and see Mr. Drysdale.
You flush him out, Uncle Jed. I'll get him on the run.
Now, who told you to bring that?
Granny, she says there's got to be one fighting man in the family.
You just drive around a while and cool off. Pick me up here in about a half hour.
Okay, Uncle Jed.
My duty is clear.
Where are you going?
As president of this bank, there's only one place for me at a time like this, my bulletproof closet.
Granny! 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 Ellie Mae! Come quick! They captured Uncle Jed! Granny!
Jethro says they got Paul. Come on, Granny.
The Drysdales got Uncle Jed. I dropped him off at the bank, and when I come back, they carried him off somewhere.
Ambushed him, that's what it was. That Butler feller. He told them he was coming, and they laid a trap for him.
What'll we do, Granny?
Eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. They took one of ours, we'll take one of them. Where's your gun, Jethro?
I give it to Uncle Jed. I reckon the Drysdales got him.
We lost the first battle. They took our leader and our best gun, but we ain't lost the feud. Come on. Jeb Stewart says, when they think they got you licked, attack!
Now the feud is growing hot, the Clampett's lost a man. Their leader now is Granny from the fightin' Moses clan. Granny learned her feudin' while a child on mother's knee, when the Moses drove the Botkins from Napoleon, Tennessee.
Now, Jethro, when he opens the door, you grab him. Ellie, hold his gun.
Yes.
Okay, Granny, let's go.
Cut me down.
Put her down, Jethro. We don't want her.
Who don't?
We don't.
What's going on? There's a feud going on.
You know something, Ellie? Feuding's fun.
Jethro, put her down. They got one of our men folks. We're going to take one of their men folks.
How about we take her along as kind of an extra?
No, not unless they captured one of our women folks.
Ellie Mae, you go in there and surrender.
I ain't gonna do it. Jethro, put her down.
How about I towed her as far as home and then let her escape? A little at a time. Wait,
What's the meaning of this?
He's the one we want.
You told him, Ellie. My arms is full.
Put her down before I take you to the woodshed.
You look awful busy, Granny. Maybe I should go to the woodshed and wait for you.
I think I'd better call the police.
Stop in your tracks while you're able to make them. Now you turn around. Walk towards our house.
I refuse to take one step.
Now, you want to walk or you want to limp?
You better run and telephone the police.
Never mind her, Jethro. Shoot the telephone wire. There's what's having your mind on women can do to you. It took you 2 shots to get that wire.
Oh, Granny, I got 2 wires.
Good work, Lieutenant. You've apprehended what is obviously a very dangerous criminal. I'm coming over and personally hand the reward money to you and your men. What's that? Oh, just to you. Very well. Miss Hathaway, perhaps you'd like to drive me over to police headquarters. You're interested in psychology.
I'm completely intrigued with the subject. What's the connection?
The fellow who tried to rob our bank must be a complete nut. They've got 2 psychiatrists with him.
What are his psychotic symptoms?
He claims to have $25 million. No, it couldn't be.
I keep telling you and telling you, I got $25 million in Mr. Drysdale's bank.
No, you didn't. They caught you before you got a penny.
You're patient, Doctor. Obvious delusions of grandeur.
Now, tell me, about this bank attempt, did you have any accomplices?
Any what?
Confederates.
Oh, yeah, Granny. She's a Confederate. She's a Tennessee Moses.
Tennessee Moses?
That's right.
Tell me, did she lead her people out of Tennessee?
Sure did after they whooped the Butkins.
Don't you mean the Egyptians?
Well, they probably whooped the Egyptians, too, if they got in their way. Granny's folks was fighting food.
They certainly were. They defeated the best fighters Pharaoh had.
I don't know about that, but they whooped the best fighters Napoleon had.
Napoleon? Doctor, may I? You may not. I'm the one who uncovered this hallucination. Tell me about Napoleon. Yes. You say Granny's folks won that fight?
Sure did.
Over Napoleon?
Oh, yeah, they tromped all over Napoleon.
Fabulous. But how were they able to do it? Did they fight with superior weapons?
Oh, they fought with bodkins.
I see. And Napoleon didn't have any bodkin?
Not after Granny's folks got through with him, Napoleon didn't have a bodkin left. I remember the last day of the feud, they got Leif and Luke and Odds.
Odds?
Odds bodkin.
Please. But just for a minute.
Perfectly safe to look at him through the bars. After all, it's...
Mr. Clappett! Steen, Mr. Drysdale, he sure didn't treat me very good over to your bank. My first visit, too.
Let this man out of here. He's got $25 million in my bank. Open this door. Open it. Open it.
Oh. Lie down, mister.
Lieutenant!
Got the prisoner all tied up, Granny.
Good.
Can I go back and get the other one now?
No, you can't. You keep your mind on your feuding. Close the gates.
Yes, ma'am.
Throw up the barricade.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Here. You walk sentry while I check the lookout. Ellie Mae! Any sign of the enemy yet?
Not yet, Granny. All clear.
Sound the alarm if you see a Drysdale coming.
I will, Granny.
You see, all my employees are trained to be on the lookout for bank robbers. So naturally, when they saw you walk in with your rifle, their first instinct, well, it appeared to them that was just, well, it was... You're not mad, are you, Mr. Clampett?
Well, no, we're not about the bank, but we's all right upset at Sonny for running off and jilting Ellie Mae.
Sonny?
Jilted Ellie Mae?
Well, that's what we'd call it. He sparked her for 2 weeks running. Took her driving, dancing, held her hand, kept her out past dark. Back where we come from, that's just the same as saying, will you? Provided the girl is 12 or better.
Mr. Clampett, you have my word of honor. I had no idea that Ellie Mae or any of you took Sonny seriously. Now, the moment we get to your house, I'm going to telephone Sonny in Boston. Get him on the first plane, and he'll be here tonight to propose marriage to Ellie Mae.
Well, now, that sure is going to smooth Granny's ruffled feathers. She's been madder than a barefoot centipede standing on a hot rock.
We'll be happy when we get there.
Yes, bless her sweet little heart.
Granny, I see him. They's coming.
How many is they?
Miss Hathaway and Mr. Drysdale. And they's holding Pa prisoner.
Come on down. We'll stop them at the gate or blast them at the barricades. Jethro, they's a-coming. Get ready to do battle. Clear your head in the presence of the stars and bars. They's getting to the gate. Take cover. Everybody inside. We'll shoot at them through the porthole.
You won't hit Pa, will you, Granny?
Don't worry, honey. I can hit a new laid egg out of the nest without budging the hen.
I'll get paid.
Stop where you are. Stay right there.
Granny, it's me, Mr. Drysdale. I'm coming in. Let's get out of here, fast.
That'll learn them Yankees who they're feuding with.
Now here's the Drysdale mansion where he's fleeing like a rat, since Granny put a bullet through his $20 hat. But even here, he can't escape the scourge of Tennessee, 'cause she's got Ellie spying from the tip-top of a tree.
Granny, they took Pa over to the Drysdale's house.
Come on down. We'll go get him.
Well, I reckon we'll have to call her on the telephone. When Granny's feuding, she's sometimes hard to reason with. Reckon seeing you with that rifle kind of set her off.
But that woman shot at me.
Oh, Mr. Drysdale, she shot at your hat. If that little old woman ever goes to throwing lead at you, you'll be casting a polka dot shadow.
Marie, Ravenswood, why don't you answer the door?
Oh, thank goodness it's you. The Clampetts came and captured Ravenswood.
Captured him?
Yes. And Jethro picked me up in his arms. He held me and wouldn't put me down.
Why?
He said he was feuding.
Well, now, don't you worry, Marie. We're going to get this whole thing all straightened out.
Marie, tell me more about your frightening experience with Jethro.
Well, there was a knock. I opened the door, and Jethro just swept me up into his big, strong arms, held me tight, and wouldn't let me go.
And he said that was feuding.
Yes. That's why I was afraid to open the door right now.
Marie, you've been through a shattering ordeal. Go and lie down. I'll watch the front door.
Come on, Jethro. We're going back to the Drysdale's house.
Hot diggity dog. That's the part of feuding I like.
And we're taking you with us, Mr. Butler. And if they've harmed one hair on Jed, that one hair you got will pay the price.
Oh, won't you please listen to me? Mr. Drysdale's not feuding with you. He's a peaceful man. He's never shot anything but skeets.
Skeets? How many did he get?
We did very well. 98 out of 100.
That's better than we did with the Bodkins. Ready, Granny? Come on, young'uns. We got our feuding cut out for us. That Drysdale's a shooting fool. Now, Ellie Mae, your flag high and proud. If they shoot you, don't you let it touch the ground. Throw it to Jethro as you're falling.
I'll do it, Granny.
What'd you do that for?
If there's any long-range shooting, they'll think he's one of us and drop him first. Forward, march!
No wonder the phone wouldn't work. Marie said Jethro shot down the wires. Well, we can go next door and use the miller's phone.
Yep. Been cut with a rifle bullet. Kind of ragged, though. Jethro must have been upset.
That's bad shooting to cut those little wires with a rifle?
Why, when that boy puts his mind to it, he can pick a gnat off a plate of grits at 500 feet in a heavy fog. I'm the only one who can outshoot him. Except for Granny and Ellie Mae.
Well, what skeet shooters you'd make.
What skeet?
Oh, they're clay pigeons. That's what I shoot.
Clay pigeon?
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it.
Your wife must be a first-rate cook.
Now here comes Granny's little band to free their leader, Jed. And anyone that blocks their path might just as well be dead. For though their numbers may be small, the flag that leads their way is the flag that led Pickett's charge at Gettysburg, PA.
Stop for a minute. I got an idea. We'll use Mr. Butler here as a decoy, and we'll surprise him.
What you mean, Granny?
You knock on the door, and you yell to him inside that it's you. Then we'll rush in and we'll get Jed.
And maybe somebody else, too, huh, Granny?
You keep your mind on your feuding. Come on.
It's me, Ravenswood. Open up.
Marie, you may open it. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just Ravenswood.
Step aside, decoy. Ellie, you guard him. Jethro. When they open the door, we'll rush him.
Yeah.
Where's Jed? What'd you do with him? Talk fast.
Oh, he's not here. He's next door with Mr. Drysdale.
Search the house, Jethro. Jethro! Jethro!
Yeah, Granny?
Put her down.
She's light as a feather.
Put her down and go look for your Uncle Jed. Now go search the house.
Jethro, you're unfamiliar with the place. I'll show you around.
What'd you do that for?
A feud is a feud.
Granny, here comes Pa and Mr. Drysdale.
I'll pick that varmint off like I picked a bodkin off a rail fence.
Hey, what in the world are you doing?
Guarding a decoy, Pa.
Ravenswood, you bossing Yankee, bear your head in the presence of our flag.
See, our flag?
My family came from Tennessee.
Mine did too. Jed, I always did like this man.
Why, sure, Granny, and he's going to make Sonny do the right thing by Ellie Mae.
What does that mean, Pa?
Going to make Sonny come back here and marry you.
I don't want to marry Sonny.
See, Granny, the whole doggone feud was for nothing.
Not altogether, Jed. Why, we might never have known that Mr. Drysdale here was a fine gentleman from Tennessee. Tell me, ever hear of the Moses family?
Hear of them? Why, my mother's family feuded with them for years.
You mean your mother was a bodkin? Mr. Drysdale, don't ask me why. I just commenced a running.
You heard him. Run, you yellow bodkin, I'm a Moses.
For a city feller, he sure can run.
Like a scared rabbit.
Well, let's go home.
Put her down.
Oh, listen, Granny. I heard you and Uncle Jed talking about what to get me for Christmas. This here will save you shopping.
Well, you can't take her home for Christmas. Now put her down. One of these days, I got to have a long talk with this boy.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Now come along and visit with the Clampett family as they learn the simple pleasures of the hills of Beverly. That includes the products of your sponsor of the week, the cereals of Kellogg's, Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Corniest flakes anybody makes, Kellogg's.
It's the first week of spring, and Granny's swamping up her tonic for to give to all the family and her kin. Though it tastes mighty bitter, it is good for man and critter, 'cause it gets your blood to running free again. Granny's brew, it's good for you. If you're off your feet, you ought to have some too. Even Pa leaves his victuals. He just sits out front and whittles. Cousin Jethro, he's a-sleeping in the shade. Instead of doing her spring cleaning, on her mop Aunt Pearl's a-leaning. Granny better get that batch of tonic made. There's the gong. Won't be long till the family's back to feeling good and strong.
Line up, everybody. First come, first served. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, Pearl, go ahead. By rights, you should go first, Jed. You're the head of the family.
Oh, no, Pearl, I ain't in no hurry. How about you, Ellie Mae?
Oh, no, Pa, I was the last one in. Well, I take it this family don't want to take my tonic?
Oh, no, Granny, it's good.
Well, delicious. Well, then step up. Somebody be first.
Pearl, go on ahead. Women and children first. That's the rule.
That's the rule for fire, flood, and disaster.
Well, it seems to me Granny's tonic ought to fit in there somewhere.
I heard what you said, Jed Clampett. And just for that, when it comes your turn, you're going to get a double dose. Now, step up, somebody, and get at it.
Hey, I got an idea. How about letting this little fella go first? He looks kind of puny.
Yeah, he's been acting kind of poorly lately, Granny. Tonic him first, Granny.
Sure seems to like it.
Yeah. You want some more?
No, I reckon that's enough for a little critter like him. Yes, they're the best batch I ever made.
Miss Hathaway, these papers are ready for Jed Clampett's signature. Oh, incidentally, you did a fine job bringing his file up to date.
Thank you, Chief. I'll be right in. Mr. Drysdale, I wish to give credit where credit is due. Most of the work on the Clampett file was done by Miss Buckles here.
Hmm? Buckles? Who's she?
A comparatively new girl, Chief. But already she has displayed those qualities so rare in the modern girl. Eagerness to learn, willingness to work, loyalty to the bank, devotion to duty.
All right, all right. How much of a raise does she want?
Oh, no, Mr. Drysdale. I didn't do it to get a raise. I did it because I'm sincerely interested in my work here. And I'm determined to become the best second best employee in your bank.
You hear that, Chief? Rare devotion to duty. And Miss Buckles worked on the Clampett file in her own time.
Very praiseworthy. All right, what's Mr. Clampett's present balance?
$34,783,127.34. That's not including the oil deposit due today.
Well, you are familiar with his file.
I feel that a job worth doing is worth doing right.
Unlike so many others, this girl is not here to find a husband. She is here to work, right, Gloria?
Right, Miss Hathaway.
You may call me Jane.
All right. Take these up to Mr. Clampett. Now make sure he signs in all places indicated.
Right, Chief.
Miss Hathaway, your time is so valuable, and I know that Mr. Drysdale needs you. I would never be missed from the secretarial pool.
Do you hear that, Chief? Is she a rare find?
I just try to be like you, Miss Hathaway.
Jane.
Jane.
Chief, if it's all right with you, she is familiar with the papers.
Huh? Oh, fine. Yeah, fine.
And Gloria.
Yes.
You must take my car.
Oh, no, Miss Hathaway.
Oh, tut. I insist.
Granny, you seen anything of Jed? Not since I gave him that double dose of tonic.
I wonder if you had ought to double-dosed him. Just one dose has Jethro jumping fancies.
Well, Jed's an older man. He can hold his tonic.
$34,783,127.34. $34,783,127.34.
Howdy, ma'am.
Well, how do you do? I'm Gloria Buckles from the Commerce Bank.
Oh, it's mighty nice to meet you. I'm Jed Clampett.
You?
Yes, ma'am.
But I was looking for a much older man.
Ain't no older men around here. Might could scare you up one in the neighborhood. Seems to me I seen an elderly fella down the road a piece.
No, I simply meant I couldn't believe that you were so young.
Well, maybe it's because I ain't.
But you look so young. You do look young.
Is that a fact?
He's holding his tonic, but that ain't all. Tell you, Granny, I've seen it with my own eyes. That girl is young enough to be his daughter.
You say he gave her a hug?
Grabbed at her like a crawdad grabs bait.
That old mountain goat? I didn't figure on him running wild.
Your tonic. You shouldn't have double-dosed him and him being a widower so long.
Jed'll come to his senses.
I don't know. Ain't no fool like old fool.
Jed ain't old.
He's old enough, but he ain't too old, and that's where the danger is.
You're making a hill out of a haystack.
Granny, I got a good look at this girl, and I'm telling you right now, that ain't hay. Real big city article. Not the kind of girl that Jed's used to meeting back home.
Oh, girls is girls, city or country. They all come out of the same catalog.
Maybe so. But the city girls make it look like there's more in the package.
Granny? Earl? Oh, there you are.
See what you mean, Pearl. She's wrapped tight and tied loose.
I want you all to meet Miss Gloria Buckles. This here is Granny and Cousin Pearl.
How do you do? I'm very pleased to meet you, ladies.
Howdy. Hi.
Well,
Ain't she just about the prettiest thing you ever did see?
Yeah. Favors Ellie a lot. Just about her age, too, wouldn't you say, Granny?
A mite younger.
Who's Ellie?
His granddaughter. I mean, my granddaughter.
She's Jed's daughter.
Oh, are you married, Mr. Clanford?
I'm a widower, ma'am.
Yeah, poor old Jed. I reckon he's come for another dose of his lumbago medicine, Granny.
I reckon. Poor old feller was up all last night with the misery.
A moaning and a groaning and a walking the floor.
Yes, the poor old fella is past the point where liniment does him any good.
Slays his poor sweet old bones.
Now, girls, that's just about enough of that. You both know I never had a twinge of the miseries in all my life. Knock on wood.
Pearl, his mind is wandering again.
Ain't his fault, Granny. He missed his nap.
I want to apologize for them two, ma'am. They both just think they're being funny.
Well, I know what you mean. I have some elderly relatives like that myself. It's such a beautiful day. Why don't we go for a drive, Jed?
Thank you, ma'am. I'd like that, Gloria?
Did you hear what she called us? Elderly relatives.
Don't mind that. It's what he called her and she called him, and now she's going to get him out alone in her car.
Let's get in the truck and follow him.
We can't drive.
Jethro can.
Oh, I don't want Jethro getting no ideas from his uncle. Don't forget, he's been Tonic, too.
We has nothing to worry about. Jed's a man that can keep his feet on the ground.
Once he gets his arms around that girl, won't much matter where he keeps his feet.
By dingies, ma'am, if you hadn't brought her to a halt right when you did, we'd have gone right over that bluff. I'll get out and push her back on the road.
No, Mr. Clanford. I stopped here purposely.
Oh? How come?
Well, it's so beautiful and I'm so lonely.
Pretty woman like you. Why, I'd think these city boys would be standing in line for you.
Boys, yes. Men, no.
Well, I've seen them here all ages.
Well, I'm afraid that years alone do not turn a boy into a man.
I reckon I know what you mean.
I blame that city down there. Something about it seems to close in on a boy and keep him small and immature all his life. Show me a boy that's grown up in the country, in the mountains especially, and I'll show you a man, a real man.
You're gonna think I'm making this up on account of what you just said. But I growed up in the mountains.
No.
Yes, ma'am. Don't let that Beverly Hills mansion fool you. I'm a mountain boy, born and bred.
Of course. Of course, I see it now. I see it in those cool, clear eyes, unclouded by smog. Eyes that have looked beyond a city skyline and seen the truth and beauty of nature. I see it in this rugged, handsome face. I see it in these strong but gentle hands. Hands that have dug into the good earth, put life into it, and brought it forth. Hands roughened by honest toil.
Take another look at the face.
Can you see anything of them? Not a sign. Where could they be all this time?
The preacher, if you ask me.
We should have followed them in the truck, like I said, and taken our chances with Jethro.
Now, don't shake your finger at me. It was your witch's brew that started this mess.
Don't you go calling my spring tonic any witch's brew.
Granny. We gotta stick together. If that young city snip gets her claws into Jed, first thing she's gonna do is get rid of us.
Oh, Jed wouldn't marry no city woman. Would he, Pearl?
Oh, Jed. What have you done to me?
Nothing, ma'am.
Oh, yes, you have. You've sentenced me to a life of loneliness. A life without love. A life unfulfilled.
Well, I don't know what you mean, ma'am. Honest, I don't.
I'll tell you what I mean. You set a standard no man could measure up to. A goal I could never achieve. Having met you, I could never care for a city man. Those weak and puny clothes dummies with their narrow suits and their narrow shoulders and their narrow minds.
Please, ma'am,
I have felt the muscles of a mountaineer ripple beneath my hands. Do you think I could ever be happy with anything less? No. I shall never marry. Better an old maid than a life with a man I could neither love nor respect.
Ma'am, don't feel that way. Pretty woman like you, smart and all. Why, it'd be a terrible shame if you was to never to get married and raise a flock of young'uns.
No.
Please, ma'am. I'd feel terrible if I thought you was wasting your life this way. Please change your mind. Well, Miss Gloria, if you're determined to marry a mountain man and none other, and unless you do it, your life will be ruined, maybe, and I get to know you better, I could find a way.
Oh, Jed.
Now, I ain't making no promises, but you set me to thinking. I reckon we'd best get back home and everybody get better acquainted.
Here they come, Granny, here they come. If she thinks that she's gonna throw us out, I'll fill her so full of buckshot that she ain't even where is that? They's coming up the driveway. Is they dragging tin cans behind the car? Tell me, put that gun away.
This situation calls for brains, not buckshot.
Slam, come on.
Near forgot your pocketbook.
Oh, those are some papers Mr. Drysdale wants you to sign.
Well, come on, let's get in here and get busy. Got a lot to do with signing and dancing and getting better acquainted. Well, I reckon the first thing I better do is sign them papers you got for me.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Is she wearing a wedding ring? Wait till she gets her gloves on. Don't see one. Good. Then they ain't been to the preacher.
What is old Lamb, anyway?
Well, now this transfers your money from one account to the other. And this is your last will and testament.
They ain't been to the preacher, but they've been to the lawyer. And that's just as bad. Or worse. Come on, we gotta stop him.
Oh, there you are, Jed. We've been looking all over for you. You give the doctor a terrible fright disappearing like that.
Yeah, he was afraid you might have fell in the cistern again.
What are you talking about?
Why, Jed Clampitt, shame on you. You know the doctor don't want you to have nothing sharp.
Earl, what in the blue?
No, don't get excited, Jed. Doctor says it ain't good for him to get excited.
Well, what
What are you... Oh, I almost forgot. Come on into the parlor. Got a surprise for you.
A surprise?
Hey, come on.
All right, what's a surprise?
Well, the surprise is what Pearl and me found out about that woman while she was gone.
What'd you find out?
She's a spy. For one of them foreign nations.
Which one?
Minneapolis, Wisconsin.
Poor old fella. He ain't been himself since that mule kicked him in the head. Shame. I suppose he's been giving you that story about having lots of money and this house being his and all that.
Well, I did get the impression that he was a very wealthy man, yes.
Don't have a cent. Not a red penny to his name.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. But it ain't his fault, poor old thing. He didn't mean no harm.
The mule kick.
Shook a few things loose in the loft.
Leave Kansas City, Illinois?
Now, Granny, I want you and Pearl to stop all this nonsense and listen carefully. You go out and round up Jethro and Ellie Mae. I want the whole family to get well acquainted with Miss Buckles here, because when you do, I just might have an announcement to make.
What about Jay?
You'll find out in due time, Pearl. Now, you and Granny go on, scoot. This beautiful young lady here is going to teach me how to dance city style.
That's right, Mr. Drysdale. We didn't know who else to call. But we think this here woman's trying to get Jed's money. Well, she says her name is Gloria Buckles, but I don't know What? Oh, well, yes, sir. Yes, sir, we will. Bye. Mr. Drysdale must know that woman. He's a-coming right over.
All gonna marry up with her?
Oh, child, we hope not. We pray not.
Why, Granny? Well, I got to look at her, and boy, she's pretty.
Beauty is only skin deep, son.
Well, she must have awful deep skin, because every place I could see was...
Now, Mr. Drysdale says we's to keep her here till he comes.
I'll watch her, Ma.
You watch your car.
How about I throw her down and set on her?
Good idea. I'll sit with you.
No, Jed ain't gonna hold still for nothing rough. Now, Ellie, you and Jethro keep an eye on things. Granny and me's gonna do some plotting and thinking.
What'd you say this one was called?
This is called the twist.
If a feller was to dance this in a fresh plowed field, he'd auger his way right into the ground, wouldn't he? Hey, Jethro, come on in. You want to dance?
I'd heap rather dance with her, Uncle Jed.
That's what I had in mind, boy. Miss Buckles, this here is my nephew, Jethro.
Hiya.
You teach him that there twist, and I'll teach it to Ellie Mae. This is my daughter I've been telling you about.
Oh, what a beautiful child. You and I are going to be such good chums.
Ma'am, I think he meant for you to dance with me.
We're in time, Chief. There's my car.
Yes. Now, where's your protege? That loyal, devoted, hard-working gold digger.
I still can't believe it. So shy, so retiring.
She'll be retiring if she hooks Jed Clampett.
Come on, Pop.
Yee-haw! Go on, Jed!
This is fun.
Jethro, I reckon you better answer that door.
Okay, Uncle Jed. Howdy.
How do you do, ma'am? I'm sorry to intrude.
Howdy, folks. Come on in. Dig yourselves a hole.
Gloria Buckles.
Huh? Where?
There.
Oh, my thunder, it is. You imposter.
Jezebel!
You gold digger.
I have a bulletin for you two. You better be nice to me, or else after my wedding, you may lose your largest depositor.
Wedding?
Mr. Clampett. Have things
things gotten as far as actually discussing marriage with this woman?
Well, yes, Mr. Drysdale, they have. Her and me had a nice long talk about it, and that's the reason I brung her home, so she could meet the family, kind of get acquainted. But this pretty young city woman says that unless she can marry a mountain man, she just ain't gonna get married at all. I think we all agree that'd be a terrible waste.
Should we set the date now, Jed?
Well, yeah, near as we can. I'd say everybody willing that it'd be in about 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years?
Yeah, be that long before Jethro's 21.
Jethro!
Hot diggity dog, I got me a wife!
Paul, ain't you gonna marry up with that city woman?
Oh, Elias, old foxes is trap shy, especially when the bait goes to chasing us.
Oh, sure nice to have your tonic in the spring. Makes a fella whistle and makes you want to sing. But for everyday pleasure, the recipe it takes is a great big bowl of crispy corn flakes. Kellogg's, that is.
Bum-dum-bum-bum-dum-bum-bum.
Morning, Granny. Bum-bum-bum. What is this younger generation coming to?
Breakfast.
Corniest flakes anybody makes, Kellogg's.
The Beverly Hillbillies has been presented by Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Corniest flakes anybody makes, Kellogg's.
From Kellogg's of Battle Creek.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Get going.
Man, it ain't even daybreak yet.
Earl, did you have to crow this early?
You did fine, Earl. The early bird catches the worm. When we plow up that front yard out there, you're going to be up to your wishbone in them. You'll start plowing the first light of daybreak. Shame on you. City living has made you soft and lazy. Now get to your feet before the whole morning is wasted. It's already past 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock's powerful early.
No, not when you have the whole front yard to plow, and corn to plant, and taters, and turnips, rutabagas, and onions, and oats, and barley, and watermelon.
All right, Granny, all right. right, now you get in the kitchen and get some breakfast on the table, and we'll be in directly.
See that you do.
Let's eat us a good big breakfast, Jethro, because you and me's gonna be pulling that plow.
Paul?
No, Ellie, now I know you're strong and you're willing, but this here is Beverly Hills, and just wouldn't look right for a young, pretty girl to be pulling the plow.
Paul?
No, Ellie.
Uncle Jay, what Ellie's trying to tell you is that we went out last night and got a mule to pull that plow.
You did?
Well, yeah, like you were saying, this here is Beverly Hills, and we got to keep up appearances.
That's right. Where is it?
Well, it's tied to that big tree out back.
Well, Jethro, he didn't look too happy there, so I bedded him down.
Good girl, Ellie.
I didn't see no mule laying on the floor. Couldn't have seen a mule laying on the floor. There ain't no mule to see.
How's it going, Granny?
Oh, just fine, just fine. Jed, did you notice anything unusual about the kitchen this morning?
Nope. Unless you mean that mule sleeping on the floor over there.
Oh, praise be, Jed. I thought I was having visions. Who brought him in here?
You know as well as I do who's always bringing outdoor critters indoors.
Well, see if you can get him back outdoors again. I don't cotton to mules laying around my kitchen. Tain't neat.
I take care of him. Now then, young feller, if you'll just come along with me quietly.
Don't rile him, Jed. I got kicked by a mule once. I want to tell you, it's smart.
Granny, can I help you?
You can help your pa get that mule out of here.
You sure can. You won't move for me.
Well, y'all just stay here and I'll talk to Nelson.
Nelson?
Come on, Nelson.
If she could just talk to folks the way she talks to critters, we'd have us a politician in the family.
Well, get that mule bed out of here and wash up for breakfast, all of you.
Looks like a good, strong mule, Jethro. I hope he's broke the plow harness.
He's taking to it real good, Uncle Jed. I bet you we can plow up that whole front yard before noon.
They wouldn't. They might.
Well, come on, let's get around front with the plow.
They are.
Haw, mule, haw, haw, yeah.
Mr. Cravat! Mr. Cravat, wait! Wait! Wait!
Pa and Jethro's bringing the plow. Want me to stick the rest of these in the ground for you?
Yes, Ellie. This being the dark of the moon, we'll plant the things that grow underground first, like our taters and our turnips and our onions and our beets and our radishes. Then comes the light of the moon, and we'll plant our corn and our beans and our tomatoes.
Gee, Granny, you know more about farming than anybody.
Look yonder. The sun's full up and we ain't plowed one furrow. What will folks think of us around here?
I reckon folks ain't out of bed yet. Folks around here sleep a mite later than they did back home.
I reckon so, Ellie. You know what I miss most, Ellie?
What, Granny?
Well, back home when we'd commenced a plowing and a planting and a harvesting and a barn raising, or any kind of a big job, the neighbors would all come by to see if they can help you. Folks don't do that out here in Beverly Hills. They don't seem willing to help you like the folks back home.
One is, Granny. Look who's a-coming on the run.
Hey!
clothes? So, Ellie, and just because you're such a nice neighbor, I'm gonna let you plow the first furrow. But unless you got tough feet, you better put on some shoes.
Granny, Ellie, please.
He is anxious. I'll go see what's holding up the men folks with the plow.
It ain't no use, Uncle Jed. This here mule's done made up his mind. He gonna sit for a spell.
Yeah, knowing mules like I do, we might as well sit for a spell, too.
You know something, Uncle Jed? He's smarter than us. This sitting beats plowing any old day.
No wonder we ain't getting any work done. I ought to take a switch to the three of you, sitting back here hiding and loafing.
He's the one that's loafing. Ain't a thing we can do till he gets his fill.
I'll see about that. Here, Jethro. Mr. Mule, what did Ellie call this thing?
Nelson.
Mr. Nelson? Nelson? Now, you get up off of your big fat tailgate and commence to pulling that plow, you hear?
It's gonna be a real battle of wills.
I'm betting on the mule.
I ain't so sure. If there's anything muleier than a mule, it's Granny.
Granny? Granny? Ellie Mae, you busted the spell. Another minute and I'd have had that fella buffaloed.
What's the trouble, Ellie?
Mr. Drysdale said if we go to plowing up that front yard, a whole neighborhood will come storming over.
Well, that's dandy. We got enough work for all of them.
Well, I think you better have a talk to him, Granny. He sure is stirred up.
All right, but you get that mule on his feet.
Nelson balking again, is he?
That's a fact.
Hey, Ellie, what'd you say to that there mule?
You wouldn't understand, Jethro. It's mule talk.
I bet your Granny'd understand it.
Hold on there! What are you doing?
Granny, you can't grow things like turnips and onions here in front of the house.
That's turnip and onion soil if I ever tasted it.
You can't grow anything. There's a zoning ordinance here.
Now you tell me. I already swallowed it. Bless you.
Thank you. Granny, you don't
Bless you again. You better get some shoes on your feet.
Hi, Mr. Drysdale. Hey, Ellie got the mule up, Granny, and Uncle Jed will be here with the plow directly. Bless you.
Oh, I've got to get home and get some clothes on or I'll catch pneumonia. Promise me you won't do anything until I get back.
I've waited as long as I'm gonna wait. Jethro, you take him in the house and put some shoes on him and some dry clothes.
Okay, Granny. Come on, Mr. Drysdale.
No, no!
Hey, you better never say no to Granny unless your hide wants standing.
Drysdale or no Drysdale, I say let's commence plowing.
Well, you promised him he could dig the first furrow, Granny.
I reckon that is a thrill for a city feller. We could wait a mite longer.
Yonder comes some more help.
What in the name of Secretary Freeman are you doing?
We're fixing to plow and plant. What does it look like we're doing?
That's what it looks like you're doing. Oh, thank goodness I got here in time.
You city folks are willing, but you sure don't know how to dress for plowing.
Does Mr. Drysdale know about this?
Oh, yeah, we was waiting for him to plow the first furrow.
And we ain't gonna wait much longer.
Granny, yonder he comes.
Don't start yet! Don't start! Don't start yet! Don't start!
Oh, it is Mr. Drysdale.
I reckon he ain't done much plowing or he wouldn't be so all-fired anxious.
Miss Hathaway, am I glad to see you?
But, Chiefy, you can't plow up this front lawn. There's a zoning ordinance here.
We figure a little fertilizer will take care of that.
Have you taken leave?
Oh, shut up! I have no intention of plowing up this lawn, nor have allowing the Clappers to do it.
What did you say?
Now, Granny, Mr. Clampett, Let's all go into the kitchen, sit down, have a nice cup of coffee, and talk things over, eh?
That's a city farmer for you. He ain't turned one spoonful of dirt, and already he's tired.
Mr. Clampett, as your friend and neighbor, I beg you, I implore you, let me explain the whole thing.
Well, while you two are jawing, I'll be plowing. Ellie Mae, pull up them markers. I'm going to start to work. Giddy up, Mule! Ha! Let's go! Here he goes again. Ellie Mae, get that Beverly Hills jackass on his feet.
Should I, Paul?
Well, Mr. Drysdale seems right in earnest. Reckon a little confab first won't hurt nothing.
Granny, may I give you a lift to the door?
Yeah, take them. These the lazy ones.
But, Mr. Drysdale, we done scouted the whole estate, and that piece of land out front... That piece of land out front there... Jethro, that's the third breakfast you've had this morning.
Well, Uncle Jed, plowing gives a fella an appetite.
But you ain't plowed none yet.
Oh, I know, but we've been talking about it since 4 this morning, and it's got me starving.
Well, take it into the pantry. You're making more noise than a heifer going through a dry thicket.
Gee whiz, just because a fella gets hungry talking about plowing, you got to throw him out of the kitchen. Why don't you ever talk about Ellie Mae? She eats just as much as I do. She got to pick on me. No, I try my best.
Well, now, as I was saying, that piece of ground out front is the best on the whole place for gardening. It's nice and level. It's got no stumps or brush to clear. It's handy to the house, and it's handy to the street. So as Granny can set up a little stand and sell some of the stuff she growed. Well, I reckon Mr. Drysdale got up a mite too early for a city fella. Ellie Mae, give him some more coffee.
Mr. Clampett, your neighbors in this lovely and exclusive section would never accept such action. They would originate petitions. They would bring legal proceedings. They would take every means to protest vigorously and vociferously.
You mean to get him riled?
Certainly.
Well, now, we sure don't want to do nothing to rile the neighbors, but Granny's powerful set on plowing and planting that piece of land out front.
Mr. Clampett, I will explain to Granny that in addition to the aesthetic depreciation and the local hostility that would obtain, the net results in volume of produce weighted against value per acre would make the entire venture economically unfeasible.
Well, if you're going to explain it to her that way, I might just as well start plowing.
You gonna tell Ellie to get that mule up, or am I gonna have to start turning that ground by hand?
Granny, just bank your fire for a minute.
Ain't you done jawing yet?
No, not quite.
What time is it?
Almost straight up for 9 a.m.
Hear that, Jed? We've done wasted the whole day.
Hey, pour your Granny a cup of coffee.
You want to do your granny a favor? You get that four-legged friend of yours to pull in the plow, like he was paid his bucket of oats to do.
Granny, I dasn't without Pa tells me it's all right to do.
Are you going to tell her?
Not right this minute. Now, sit down.
Setting is for hens, not for farmers. Now, I'm going out there and look that mule in the eye till he does my will. And I want to warn you, Jed Clampett, you're going to own a mule with a powerful headache and a broke spirit. Now, mule, you going to get up and pull that plow? I say air. All right. I'm going to put the mule hex on you. Oh, think it's funny, do you? All right, Mr. Mule. Look me in the eye.
I hope your field trip idea works. That little woman out there is harder to convince than a bank examiner.
Don't worry, Chief. I shall carry the message to Garcia, or in this case, to Granny.
Well, I'll change clothes and get down to the bank. Lots of luck.
Now then, shall we put Granny in the front seat with me?
Well, I kind of favor the back seat twixt Jethro and me. I figure maybe we got the best chance of holding her in the car.
Yeah, because Granny ain't going to take this sitting still.
That's a fact.
Well, I got her hat and her reticule. Granny won't go no place without she totes her reticule.
How far is it to the place we's going, Miss Jane?
Oh, it's about an hour's drive from here.
That's gonna take considerable holding.
Sure is, because right out there is two of the stubbornest critters that ever faced off.
You're getting a headache. You're getting a headache. You better, because I sure am.
Come on, Granny, we's all going for a ride.
Well, if that don't take the roof off in the barn. Loafing isn't bad enough. Now it's joyriding on plowing day.
It ain't exactly joyriding, Granny. We got something to show you.
Indeed we have, Granny. This will be a ride you'll never forget.
That's for sure, because there ain't gonna be no ride to remember.
The pleasure is considerable if you come, Granny. Miss Jean's gonna show us all about gardening and crop raising.
That'll be the day when a city woman can show me.
Jethro, I reckon in order to save time and palaver, you'd best fetch Granny along.
Granny, you know I got to do whatever Uncle Jed says.
Come on,
You have yourself a good time till we get home. There's lots of food and water, and you can go for a swim in the cement pond if you want to.
Granny, quieten down.
Not me if I'm going fighting.
Quiet down. Look out yonder, Granny. Ain't that something?
Now do you see why we brought you here?
Sure I do. You want to drown me in one of them ditches.
Be sensible. Why would we want to get rid of you?
To get out of plowing and planting, that's why. I'm the only one that hasn't been spoiled rotten by city living. And you don't want me nagging your conscience.
This was my idea, to show you how unnecessary it is to plow and plant. Look out there. These people make farming their life's work. By their efficiency and modern methods, they raise better crops and more of them than you and I could ever hope to.
Speak for yourself, city woman.
Now, there ain't nobody so wise that they can't learn something new.
Well, don't expect me to learn them. Look at them, planting corn at the dark of the moontime. I'd like to see their faces when nothing comes up.
Granny, the modern farmer is so efficient that each one feeds 28 people.
Now, you hear that, Granny? You don't want to put men out of work with families that big.
How come we stopping here, Miss Jane?
We's only a half a mile from home.
We got plowing to do.
Granny, ain't you convinced yet?
Precisely why I stopped you, Mr. Clampett. I have something else to show Granny, and I think you'll find it very rewarding.
What's that mean?
I think it means you're gonna get a reward.
In that case, get out of my way.
Now, Granny, while the others are exploring the rest of the market, I want to show you how unnecessary it is to plant a garden. Look, could you grow a watermelon like that?
That's a watermelon.
Yes.
Back home, that'd be a cucumber.
Serious.
But I must admit, that's the biggest cocklebur I ever did see.
Granny.
I'd sure hate to comb a mess of them out of a mule's tail.
Granny, this is a pineapple all the way from Hawaii. In fact, there are fruits and vegetables here from all over the world. Come on. Ah. Do you know what this is?
It looks like a hairy hickory nut. It's looking back at me.
This is a coconut from the Philippine Islands. And over here are bananas from Central America, and here are nuts from South America.
Well, that's one thing they don't have to bring to California. Nuts.
Granny, you just won't take me seriously, will you?
Well, everything's so mixed up out here. It's got me discombobulated. Now, everybody knows that you plant turnips on July the 25th. But out here, you can't tell the difference twixt July and October.
Well, why bother to plant them all when the best in the world are here at your fingertips? Look at these turnips.
Well, now you got me beat. I once growed a double turnip, but I never pulled 4 out of one hole.
Well, Granny, how'd you like the trip?
I liked it fine.
Wasn't that supermarket an eye-opener?
Best fiddle store I ever did see.
Wonderful.
Now let's get busy and start plowing.
But, Granny, I thought you done give up the idea of growing your own victuals.
I did, till I went through that thing they call the checkout stand where you pay for what you got.
Well, I went through one of them. I thought it was pretty fair.
Well, by diggies, when I can't buy a sack of victuals for $5,000, then I'm going to start growing my own.
$5,000?
Cold cash, my life savings. I handed that girl $5,000 and she handed it back to me. Said it wouldn't buy nothing.
Well, no wonder, Granny. It's Confederate.
So am I.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. And they would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. You all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Morning, Ellie.
Morning, Paul.
Where's your granny?
Out by the cement pond.
Ellie Mae. I'd like to strike up a bargain with you.
What's that, Paul?
If they won't eat in my kitchen, I won't eat in their tree.
Well, it ain't their fault they're in here. They'd heap rather eat in a tree.
Then why ain't they?
'Cause Granny's making soap on it. These poor little critters couldn't hardly stand it.
Yeah, Granny's lye soap of cooking does give off some right powerful fumes.
Miss Jane says it's commencing to kill Miss Drysdale's hibiscus.
What's a hibiscus?
Some kind of a flower plant. Miss Drysdale's got a prize one that sits right next to her patio.
Drysdale place does sit downwind of our pond, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll have to speak to Granny about cooking her soap someplace else. You know, I've seen them fumes bring a full-grown mule right down to her knees.
Ravenswood, my pruning shears.
The nurseryman says it's a losing battle, madam. Unless you can stop those noxious vapors being wafted from the Clampett swimming area, your hibiscus will have to be taken out.
Go over and speak to them emphatically. Help me up.
Begging your pardon, madam, the last time I spoke emphatically, I was picked up and tossed into their pool.
Jethro?
Granny.
I'll not let them ruin my garden party this afternoon. I shall speak to them myself.
Oh, good show, madam. If I hear a splash, I shall come immediately.
Hey, Granny, some more of the bark off this tree just fell into your soap.
That's all right, Jethro. It'll dissolve.
Hey, have you noticed some of the branches is turning to mite brown and puckering up?
Yeah, I reckon the bugs is after it.
Could it be your soap?
Nah, bugs won't go near my soap.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Drysdale.
What's the matter, honey? You got the sniffles?
Oh, no, it's not that. Granny, could I speak to you over there?
Why, sure, honey, and don't you cry. Whatever's troubling you, I'm here to help you. Now. Dry them tears and tell old Granny what's got you to bawling like that.
It's your soap.
Oh, you can have all you want. Feel better now?
It's not that. It's the vapors.
Is it bad?
Yes. In fact, I've just had dreadful news from my nurseryman.
What'd he say?
He said, unless you do something, he's going to have to take out my hibiscus.
No! Oh, I'll help you. Don't let them go to cutting on you.
Morning, Miss Drysdale. I'm right sorry about your hibiscus.
Jed, maybe she'd rather not talk about it in front of you.
Oh, no, that's all right. I'm glad Mr. Clampett is here. As you know, your pool area practically adjoins my garden.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm giving a garden party this afternoon about 3. You will be through cooking soap and hanging wash by then, won't you?
Oh, I can be, yeah.
Oh, please do. The very best people in Beverly Hills will be there, and I was hoping that you folks would cooperate.
Oh, we'd be glad to cooperate.
You betcha we will. But even with our help, should you be giving a party with your ailing hibiscus?
I shall rise above that.
Well, don't let him take it out. I'll doctor it back to health for you.
Thank you. Perhaps tomorrow. Now, remember, the party is from 3 until about 5:30, and I'll appreciate it if all of you will be as inconspicuous as possible. Perhaps Jethro could drive you around in the truck.
Oh, no need to do that. We can walk over to your place.
And we'll be on time, too.
3 o'clock sharp.
Granny, this poor little critter just can't stand no more of your soap cooking.
Well, let him go some other place then.
Take him over your place for a while, Miss Drysdale.
Oh, bye, Miss Drysdale. You want some hot soap to take home with you? Your soap's done, Granny. It's commencing to thicken.
I'll put the fire out.
Thank you, Jed. Now, Ellie, get rid of that skunk and start taking down the clothes. We gotta all pitch in and help Miss Drysdale with her party.
Is she having a party?
She is with our help. Poor woman. She has an ailing hibiscus.
I know, Miss Jane told me.
Hey, Granny, what's a hibiscus?
Never mind, that's doctor's talk.
Well, we've been studying the human body over to school, but we ain't never studied that.
Of course not. That's for grown-ups. Now get this. No, Willie. It's a long time since I run into anyone with a ailing hibiscus.
It has?
Yeah. And a funny thing, not everybody has them in the same place.
Well, I reckon that's so.
Yeah. Did Miss Jane happen to mention where Miss Drysdale's is?
Yes, ma'am, Granny. She says it's right next to her patio.
Yeah, that's where the generally is. And a right awkward place to poultice, too.
And I might add that the construction of high-rise buildings in the Beverly Hills area is a contributory factor in the financial Who let these tramps in? Get out of here!
See here, you derelict. You're... Oh, Mrs. Drysdale. Ravenswood.
What?
Here, Milburn, have a skunk. That's only a toy. I was handed the real thing.
Margaret, what's the meaning of this masquerade?
It's a graphic illustration of what will happen this afternoon unless you do something about those hillbillies.
What do you mean?
They're going to crash my formal garden party.
Oh, nonsense. They couldn't care less about that tea-sipping poodle pack you run with.
That's true. They think they've been invited. And I warn you, Milburn, if they ruin my garden party...
No, Margaret, will you relax, dear? I'll solve this problem just as I've solved dozens of others. Now, you and Ravenswood run along home and I'll handle everything, all right?
All right.
Sir. And please take the freight elevator.
Tell me, Chief, just how do you plan to solve this problem?
Just as I've solved dozens of others, I'm turning it over to you.
Well, Ellie Mae, now that we got your granny soap out of the way, I reckon it's safe for your critters to get back in their tree.
Well, I'll tell him, Pop. Wait, Jethro! Don't take Granny's soap in there yet.
What's the matter with that girl?
I ain't just for positive certain, but I got my suspects. That was right. Her and her critters.
Uncle Jed, it was getting so I couldn't even go swimming in the cement pond. There were so many of them. But I fixed that.
What'd you do?
Well, I seen this great big rubber alligator at the store. So I up and bought him and put him in the cement pond. There ain't been a gooder near it since.
Them little fellers are right shy of gators.
Come on, get away from here. I got victuals to cook for Miss Drysdale's garden party.
What's a garden party, Granny?
Well, I ain't sure I know. You, Jed?
Yeah, I've been studying on it some. I think I got it figured.
What you got figured?
Well, when folks has a barn raising party, everybody comes over and helps you build a barn. When you have a quilting party, everybody gets together and makes a quilt. So I reckon when you got a garden party, everybody comes over and makes a garden.
That figures.
Jethro, you and me got to get the shovel and the spade and the tater fork all honed up nice and bright. The chances are these Beverly Hills Society folks is going to show up with some fancy, shiny tools. Come on.
Just a minute. Just a doggone minute.
What's the matter?
Well, when I wanted to plow up our front yard and make a garden, it was the Drysdale that said I had an order. Now, how come they's making one?
I think I got that figured.
What you got figured?
I hear tell Miss Drysdale is overpowering fond of flowers. I reckon she wants to make a flower garden.
Yeah, that figures.
I reckon so.
Come on, Jethro. There's ground to be turned.
Yeah, that figures.
How's this tater fork look, Uncle Jed?
Give her a few more licks, Jethro.
Greetings, Mr. Clampett, and greetings to you too, Jethro. You're looking handsome as ever. It looks as though you've decided to forego Mrs. Drysdale's party.
Oh, yes, ma'am. We's all foregoing.
No. I mean, it looks as though you are not going.
Well, we wouldn't want to disappoint Miss Drysdale. She invited us special.
And she'll be glad she did when she sees me get going with this.
Ain't nobody can swing a fork like this young'un.
Jethro, I know how much you like food, but that is ridiculous.
Jed, Twiger. Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. It's good to see you. Jed, put an edge on this thing while I have a little private talk with Miss Jane.
Here, Granny.
Now, what is it, Granny?
I promised Miss Drysdale that I would do my best to doctor her hibiscus.
Oh, that's wonderful of you. I know she's terribly worried about it.
Yeah, the poor thing was crying the last time I seen her. Tell me, just how bad is it?
Well, I'd say it's about half gone.
No!
Yes, one side is withered and turned brown.
Oh, this is going to take some doing to save that.
Yes, the nurseryman is in favor of just taking it out completely.
No! I told Miss Drysdale that. Don't let him do that. Cutting something out is the last resort.
No, I'm sure Mrs. Drysdale agrees with you. She wants desperately to save it. She's had 2 blue ribbons on it.
Don't you tell her I told you. That ain't going to help nothing.
There you are, Granny. You can split a frog's hair with that.
Oh, thank you, Jed. Come on out to the kitchen, Miss Jane. I'm mincing me some crawdads for Miss Drysdale's party.
Oh, no, wait. That's what I want to talk to you about. Please don't go.
What?
What?
And disappoint Miss Drysdale?
Just when she needs us?
And we give our promise?
Please believe me, you will not enjoy it.
Well, this is a poor time for us to be thinking of our own enjoyment when you-know-who has got a withered you-know-what.
Look, Jed, everything's honed and sharpened.
Howdy, Miss Jane. Are you going to the party?
No, Ellie, and I hope none of you will go either.
What? What's got into you?
Now, hold on, everybody. I'll handle this. Miss Jane, you know how fond we are of you. You've been a good friend to us, but I reckon the time has come when we gotta do what we know is right, and we're going to that party.
All right, if you insist. But you can't go to a garden party in those clothes.
Oh, of course not. We're gonna put on our old clothes.
Old clothes?
Yes, ma'am. You can't expect us to do gardening work in our good clothes.
But you don't garden at a formal garden party.
What do you do?
You stand around and sip tea and listen to music and boring conversation. Now, do you still insist upon going? All right, but first, will you do one thing for me? Chief, I would like you to meet a society family who are on their way to your wife's formal garden party.
Are you kidding? I've got no time for those professional tea tasters.
I think you're going to like these people. Entree.
Hi, Mr. Drysdale.
Jed Clampett. Ellie Mae. Jethro. And Granny. Can that be you?
I ain't sure. You don't look like me.
Miss Hathaway, how did you do it?
Well, Chief, the fact that the bank held a mortgage on a certain movie studio was a great help.
Mr. Drysdale, you coming to the party?
Well, I don't ordinarily, but I will today.
Well, we see you there.
Bye.
So long. Goodbye.
He don't act a bit worried about his wife's hibiscus.
He couldn't care less. His wife's the one with the green thumb.
Oh, sure that's where it is.
Oh, hello, Millicent. So glad you could come.
Come on, Uncle Jed, the party's starting. Hear that music?
Yeah, but we gotta wait for our women folks, Jethro.
How come they's late?
Women is always late, Jethro.
How come?
No man can answer that. Probably no women neither.
There sure is a lot of pretty girls over there at the party. Can I sweet talk me one, Uncle Jed?
Chances are she'd be with a feller.
If I whoop the fella, can I sweet talk her then?
No, Jethro, this being our first Beverly Hills High Society garden party, I reckon we ought to just watch the folks and not go to scrapping. Unless, of course, everybody else does. In which case, be careful of your borrowed clothes.
Yes, sir.
Tom? Elmer and me's ready.
Hey, I don't recall Elmer being invited to the party.
Oh, can I take him, please, Paul?
Oh, I reckon not, Ellie.
No fighting or scrapping, neither.
Well, this party sure ain't gonna be much fun.
Oh, yes, it is. I made sure of that.
Remember now, Granny's rheumatism medicine is just for old folks with rheumatiz.
For not so old folks who want to ward it off. Providing, of course, they's married.
Well, come on, everybody. Let's load up and cut through the hedge and get to the party.
Bye, Elmer.
Dorothy, all the way from Santa Barbara. How lovely. Oh, is everybody like I beg your pardon, gentlemen. Have we met?
I hope to kiss a pig we have.
He's your next-door neighbor.
Our smelling sauce.
Looks like we got here in the nick of time. She's looking a little peaked.
You leave everything to us, honey. All right, you young'uns, get them chitlins and that crawdad dip on the table over there.
Crawdad dip?
It's finger-licking good, ma'am, and so is these little hot possum sausages. Just a swimming in hog renderings. Don't burn yourself.
Anything tastes good after a few swigs of this.
Really would help.
Granny always brings a couple of jugs to barn raisins and quilting parties.
I've seen a jug of this razor barn pretty near single-handed.
And it gets credit for some right crazy quilts, too.
You want me to put these on the table, Uncle Jed?
Yeah, Jethro, but pass the word around. Nobody to touch it but married folks.
Now, what can we do to help you the most?
How soon did she say the overflow would commence to overflowing over here?
She didn't say no particular time, Jethro, but when it commences, we's in charge of it.
I'll see how it's going over there.
My possum sausages will be stone cold.
Granny, want me to take them in and put them on the stove for you first, Bill?
Thank you, Ellie. But be careful. Don't splatter any hog renderings on your party dress.
I won't, Granny.
I don't blame them young'uns for getting restless. I'm getting a mite squirmy myself.
Me too.
Granny, I'd ask you to dance, but that is the sorriest dancing music I ever listened to.
Only one thing sorrier.
What's that?
It's stuff they call fruit punch.
It don't have much body to it.
Tastes like it was drawn off a barrel of rainwater that some apples dropped into it.
Pitiful.
Ed, you know what that stuff needs, don't you?
I sure do.
At least the overflow folks will get their whistle wet proper.
Jed, Uncle Jed.
How's the party going, Jethro?
Terrible. Everybody's just standing around. The only one moving's that fiddler player.
He's moving?
Yeah, he keeps walking up to different people, playing in their faces, and they still won't dance.
Well, it ain't altogether their fault, Jethro. He plays that thing like he's stove up with rheumatiz.
Uncle Jed, I'm getting tired of standing around these here clothes. Can I go swimming?
Yeah, I reckon so, Jethro. Granny and me take care of the overflow.
Yeah! Judging from what showed up so far, that alligator in the pond can handle him. Alligator!
Granny, that ain't no... Granny!
Thought I seen that varmint this morning, but I wasn't sure.
Granny! That ain't no real live alligator.
It ain't now. I blowed a hole in him you could swim a catfish through.
Granny, I reckon it's a mite late to be telling you now, but...
Hey, what happened? Is everybody all right?
Howdy, young feller. My name is Jed Clampett.
Kurt Massey.
This here's Granny.
Howdy.
How do you do?
Say, we've been listening to you sawing on that thing. Kind of sluggish, ain't it?
Well, that's what they want over there.
Well, it ain't what we want over here. Now, come on. We got the overflow here. Come on, let's liven things up a little bit.
Well, may I have some of the punch for it
I
first?
recommend it. Come on, everybody, get some punch. Here comes the hot sausages. This here is my daughter, Ellie Mae, and that young fella carrying the sausages is my nephew, Jethro.
Well, howdy.
Wow. Hey, Fred. Howdy.
Wowee. Hey, Doris.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Granny, hurry up with the possum sausages. And we need more crawdad dip, too. 100 more people just come through the head.
Ravenswood, did you find anyone in the house?
No, madam. It's as deserted as the garden.
Oh, dear.
Madam, might I have the rest of the afternoon off?
What? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Oh, thank you, madam.
Party over so soon?
It's only 4:30.
Those dreadful hillbillies have stolen all my guests, all 300 of them.
See you for a minute?
Make way for the hot sausages. Careful of her hibiscus, Jed.
Danny party, Miss Drydale.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Just bounce it to me like that. There, that's better.
You? I know it's asking a heap, but if you can pull your eyes open for a minute, yonder is something you don't see every day, a girl playing ball. With a monkey. And a bobcat watching. Sorry, old timer. I reckon what you was dreaming had it beat.
Skipper's getting good, ain't he, Pa?
He is for a fact, Ellie.
Can we try out for the Dodgers?
But I don't hardly think... Look out, here comes Jethro going faster than a hungry dog at feeding time. What's your hurry, Jethro?
It's time for the weather on television.
Since when is Jethro so interested in the weather?
Since he's seen that pretty girl that talks about it.
The one that riles up Granny so?
Yes, sir. Granny says she's wrong half the time, half wrong the other half.
It's expected that this high-pressure system will hold back the mass of moist air moving in across the Pacific.
Hot diggity dog, ain't she pretty?
And now the weather forecast for Los Angeles and vicinity. Continued clear this afternoon and tonight, sunny and warmer tomorrow.
You're wrong again. It's gonna rain tonight, or my name ain't Daisy. Shh, don't you shush me. She's the one that's fibbing.
What's the trouble, Granny?
Oh, it's gonna rain tonight, and she keeps telling me that it's gonna be clear. She don't know what she's talking about.
Shh, I want to listen to my TV, sweetie.
By the way, there'll be a full moon tonight. Perfect for a weenie roast at the beach. See you there.
You sure will. Hey, Granny, we got any weenies?
And now, good night from your weather miss.
Weather miss is right. She ain't hit it right all week.
Well, she's just a young girl, Granny.
Well, then they shouldn't send a girl to do woman's work.
We got any weenies, Granny?
I keep telling her she's wrong, but she won't listen to me. Just keeps on blabbing.
We got any weenies, Granny?
I don't think they can hear you when you talk back to this TV contraption.
Well, then why do they keep asking me those questions? Like, are you tired and run down? And does too many suds clog your washing machine?
We got any weenies?
Yeah, them kind of questions.
Well, I don't know about that, but I bet you that weather girl will take it right kindly if you called up and straighten her out. Told her it was going to rain tonight. That is, if you're for positive sure.
You get her on the phone. I'll step outside and take a look at the signs once more.
Hey, Granny, we got any weenies?
Special operator.
Well, thank you. Any operator would have done, but since you come on special, I'll let you handle it. I'd like to talk to that girl on TV that says it ain't gonna rain tonight. Granny thinks she's wrong.
I can give you weather information.
Oh, you too, huh? Well, all right. Whose side are you on, hers or Granny's?
Now, Ellie, watch close. Because one of these days, you'll be taking my place predicting the weather. Jethro, fetch me a ladybug.
Granny, how about them weenies?
You can't tell nothing from weenies. Fetch me a ladybug.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Now, we'll commence with this little bobcat. Have you noticed his fur standing up bushy?
Yes'm.
And have you noticed him licking agin the grain?
Yes'm, I have.
That's a sign. Bobcat's licking agin the grain. Come that night, it's likely to rain.
Did you hear that, Bobby? You're a weather sign.
So is your rooster Earl, Ellie. Looky yonder.
Is that a sign of rain, Granny?
Yes, sirree. Rooster crows before he goes to bed. He'll wake up with a soggy head.
Tell me some more rain signs.
Oh, there's dozens of them. Cats sneezing, dogs eating grass, sheeps turning their back to the wind, wolves howling before sundown, ants banking up the dirt around their holes. See that tree over yonder?
Yes'm.
You notice how the leaves are turning up, showing the underside? That's a good sign.
Hey, Granny, I can't find no ladybug.
That's a good sign. Now see if you can fetch me a bullfrog.
Yes, ma'am.
Bullfrogs turn dark 10 or 12 hours before it rains. But here's the sign that separates the girls from the grannies. My weather beetle. Watch him when he gets a whiff of air.
Well, he turned over on his back and kicking up his leg.
That's a dead for sure, positive, certain sign it's gonna rain tonight. This little rascal never fails. Likes to get his stomach scratched.
Can I do it?
Easy, easy now, it tickles him.
Randy, appears like that pretty little girl on the TV don't do her own predicting.
She don't?
Oh, she gets her weather news from the government.
Whose government?
Ours, I reckon. Leastwise, I got the number where we can call the head weatherman.
Good. The sooner I set him straight, the better. Back to sleep, Cecil.
Excuse me, Mr. Addison. The latest teletype dispatches from all stations and photographs from weather satellite Tyros.
Weather ship confirms. Satellite photos check. Barometer rising. Weather balloon A-OK. Polar stations ditto. All meteorological observations verified. You have processed these data through the computer?
Yes, sir. Here's the electronic projection.
Ah, what a shame that this brilliant compilation of scientific knowledge and observation will be interpreted to the public in two simple words. Clear tonight. Maybe Washington. Chief Forecaster Addison here.
How do they, this here is Jed Clampett. Are you the weatherman?
I am the supervisor of meteorological observation for this area.
Oh, well, I was wanting a weatherman.
You're speaking to him. I am Justin Addison.
Well, shucks, don't feel bad about that. I'm just a Clampett. Oh, well, here's Granny. She wants to straighten you out on the weather tonight.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you oughta. Telling everybody it ain't gonna be no rain tonight. It's gonna come down in buckets.
Madam, you have my assurance. There will be no precipitation tonight.
Maybe not, but there's gonna be a whole slew of rain.
Stop all that racket, boy. Your granny's on the telephone talking to the head weatherman.
I'm sorry, Uncle Jed, but I wanted to tell her I weren't going to be home for supper tonight. I'm going to the beach to roast weenies with that pretty little weather girl.
Granny says it's fixing to rain. You're liable to wind up with a sack full of soggy weenies.
But the weather forecaster says it ain't going to rain.
But Granny says it is.
But the government says it ain't.
I say it is.
Madam, may I ask what leads you to believe we are going to have rain?
Well, first off, I noticed the fur on Ellie's bobcat.
Bobcat?
Yes, it was standing up bushy-like, and he was licking it again the green.
Well, madam, you see, that can hardly be compared with our methods. Here we use only the newest equipment.
So did I. This bobcat ain't more than 2 or 3 months old.
I was referring to scientific equipment. Radar, satellites, sensitive barometers. Now, what have you to compare with that?
Anthills, bullfrogs, and sneezing cats.
I see no point in continuing this conversation. Madam, you must realize that weather prediction has progressed far beyond the primitive superstitions in which you seem to place credence. It has become a geophysical science, the science of meteorology, with the world our test tube and the limitless reaches of the universe our laboratory.
Are you through flapping your trap? Because if you are, I got something to tell you.
And what might that be?
It's gonna rain tonight.
It is not going to rain tonight.
I say it is.
I say it isn't. And Tyros says it isn't.
Well, Cecil says it is.
Who the devil is Cecil?
My weather beetle. And he can out-predict your Tyros any day.
Well, madam, let me tell you about Tyros. As a taxpayer, you have a right to know. After all, you helped pay for him.
How much did it cost?
Tyros number 7 was activated at a cost of millions of dollars.
For a beetle that says it ain't gonna rain tonight? I want my money back.
You hadn't ought to yell at him. He's a government man.
Fine government man you are. Hey, I bet you can't even find me still.
Mr. Government man, Granny was just funning. She's, hello? Hello? I reckon you threw the fat in the fire that time. He's liable to come over here and you'll have some explaining to do.
So will he. Like what happened to the first 6 Beatles we helped pay for.
We helped pay for him?
Yes, sir. And I want to tell you something, Jed. I don't know how the government's doing with their other supplies, but they is paying an outrageous price for Beatles.
All right now, Skip. We's gonna practice throwing for distance. Come on. You go way out yonder in the yard and throw the ball. Come on. Go out yonder now. Get going. Out further, Skip. Keep going. Hi there, Miss Jane and Mr. Drysdale.
Greetings, Ellie.
Look out. Skipper's fixing to throw the ball.
Say, you two made quite a combination.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Burn one right across the plate here, young fella. Come on. Look, hey, that's enough. He ought to try out for the Dodgers.
He's going to.
Ellie Mae. Oh, Miss Jane, Mr. Drysdale. Sure am glad to see you. Looks like we's headed for trouble.
What's wrong?
Well, Granny's fighting mad. She wants to take on the whole United States government.
Well, that would be a one-sided fight.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad you come along. I hope you can stop it before the government gets too rostered around.
What precipitated the altercation?
Well,
What are they fighting about?
Oh, well, I can't seem to agree about the weather.
Oh, is that all?
Tell Granny to forget it.
Too late. They done crossed Beatles.
Beatles?
Yeah, and Granny said something she hadn't ought to. Now, if I could just talk to that government man, I think I could head him off, save us a heap of trouble.
Do you know his name?
Yes, ma'am, but he didn't seem none too proud of it for some reason. Head weatherman, too.
Addison.
Right. He's Justin Addison.
Yeah, that's the way he seemed to feel about it. Tell me, did his pa do something?
Oh, he did indeed. Addison Sr. was a pioneer meteorologist.
MIT man. PhD, magna cum laude, Phi Beta Kappa.
Addison Jr. is good.
But he's not the man his father was.
True. He always lived in the old man's shadow.
Yeah, that's the way it happens sometimes.
Well, if you'd like to meet him, we'll drive you down to the office and I'll introduce you.
Yeah, I sure would appreciate that. Ellie Mae! Ellie, honey, you look after your granny. I'll be back directly.
Yes, sir, Pa.
Wouldn't want Granny and that weatherman to tie into each other.
Hello there, Granny.
We'll bring Mr. Clampett right back.
Where are they taking you, Jed?
Just for a little ride.
Well, if you're going to be out after dark, you better put up your roof. It's going to rain.
Oh, no, it isn't, Granny. We were listening to the weather forecast on the way over.
Continue clear this afternoon and tonight.
Drive on, quick.
Hey, it's going to rain. My beetle says it's going to rain. Ellie Mae's bobcat says it's going to rain. Her rooster says it's going to rain. The ants say it's going to rain. The leaves on the trees. Even this monkey says it's going to rain.
Here they are, Mr. Addison.
Drysdale, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Addison.
Oh, excuse me, Chief. I'll just wait in the outer office.
Right. I'd like you to meet my very good friend, next-door neighbor, and largest depositor.
How to do there? I'm Jed Clampett.
Great pleasure to know you, sir. I'm Justin Addison.
Well, now, Mr. Addison, you got to forget about what your pa done. Make your own way in the world.
You knew my dad?
No, but Mr. Drysdale told me about him.
What you said, Mr. Clampett, is quite to the point. All my life, people have said he's not the man his father was.
Well, now, you believe him, because they's right.
Mr. Clampett, I think you have something to discuss with Mr. Addison.
I do for a fact. It's about the way Granny's been acting.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
Won't you sit down, Mr. Clampett?
Oh, thank you.
Did you say Granny?
Well, her real name is Daisy.
You mean Hurricane Daisy?
That's the one.
Yes, she is beginning to give us trouble. We've just started tracking her.
I was afraid of that. Couldn't you just forget about her? She ain't doing no harm.
Not now, perhaps, but if she ever moves north, there's no estimating the damage she might do.
I think I can promise you she ain't gonna move north.
Well, I wish the Government Weather Bureau could be as certain as you are. No, I'm afraid we cannot ignore a force as potentially dangerous as Hurricane Daisy.
What are you planning to do?
Well, we're going to try something new with Daisy. We're going to fly over her with high-altitude Air Force jets.
You mean airplane?
Bombers, the biggest we've got. And we're going to drop silver iodide and dry ice right in her eye.
Government or no government, I reckon I can't let you do that.
Well, with all due respect, sir, I hardly see how you're going to stop us.
Well, maybe not, but I'm going to do my best.
What are you, a hurricane lover? Please, believe me, Mr. Clampett. Daisy is a violent, destructive force. She's unpredictable. She's dangerous.
I grant you all that, Mr. Addison, but she's still my mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law?
The Clampett clan sticks together.
Mr. Drysdale, help!
Well, here we are.
You know, Addison, I'm going to enjoy watching this movie about weather forecasting myself.
Yes, well, I hope it will convince Granny.
It was a positively inspired idea, Mr. Addison. One picture is worth 1,000 words.
Do you think this is the way Dad would have handled it?
You gotta stop worrying about what your pa done. Make it on your own. You're still a young feller. Of course, you ain't met Granny yet.
Put up the screen, Miss Hammond.
My goodness. This is a magnificent home, Mr. Clampett.
Well, thank you, sir. Now, let me tell you something. My pa lived in a little bitty log cabin with a dirt floor, and I was never ashamed of him, and you hadn't ought to be ashamed of your pa.
Ashamed of him? Why, Dad was an MIT PhD.
You don't need to spell it out. I've heard ugly words before.
What do you say, Cecil? How long before it's going to rain? Half hour, huh? Thank you. Back to sleep, Cecil. I thought I told you to put the roof up on your car. Now it's only a half hour before it starts to rain.
Oh, Granny, I'm sure you'll change your forecast once you've seen this film on modern scientific weather prediction methods, which Mr. Addison's going to show us.
Who's he?
Well, he's the local head of the Government Weather Bureau.
What? So he's the rascal.
Could I have a little talk with you? Now, don't go to mean-mouthing him right off. He's trying to live down a bad family name as it is. He ain't such a bad fellow when you get to know him for a government man.
Well, you better not mean-mouth me, nor my beetle neither.
Mr. Addison, this here is Granny, the Daisy we had a little misunderstanding about.
How do you do? I'm Justin Addison.
Howdy.
See what I mean? Apologizes every time.
Howdy, everybody.
Ellie Mae, this here is Mr. Addison. Mr. Addison, my daughter Ellie Mae.
How do you do?
Well, just fine, thank you.
Mr. Addison's going to show us a movie on weather predicting.
Well, fine, Paul. But Granny said she done told me everything there was to know about it.
Everything.
Well, then just watch for the fun of it.
Take seats, everybody. We're about ready to start the picture.
By way of prefacing what you are about to see, may I say that from the dawn of his existence, man was in awe of the elements. But in time, man's awe of the elements gave way to investigation. And today, we no longer have to rely on such things as prognosticating beetles.
Don't you call my beetles whatever it is you just called them.
Addison, maybe you better get on with the movie.
I think you're right. Close the curtains, please. Today, weather reports from every part of the world can be obtained almost instantly, and they are the basis of modern weather forecasting. Because weather on Earth is affected by conditions above Earth, race-sun balloons are launched into the atmosphere at stations throughout the world.
Instead of looking for weather signs, they's playing with balloons.
Pressure, temperature, and winds are plotted on map segments, which are joined together to form a large map of simultaneous observations. But a revolution is taking place in forecasting techniques. Electronic computers can analyze data and predict tomorrow's weather map. The frontiers of meteorology have been greatly expanded by the use of Tyros.
That's a big one.
Here you see Tyros 2, 19 inches high, 42 inches in diameter, and weighing approximately 280 pounds.
That Tyros may be big, but he ain't half the beetle Cecil is.
And here is Tyros atop its launch vehicle, about to be rocketed into space.
I ain't seen nothing like that since the time your steel blew up.
Yes, the modern science of meteorology has removed weather forecasting from the realm of superstition and coincidence, enabling me to say with complete confidence, it will not rain tonight.
Well, Granny, what do you think?
I think she better get her car under cover. It's gonna rain in 1 minute.
Granny, has all this been for naught? Hasn't this mass of scientific evidence convinced you that my prediction is the correct one?
Better get a move on.
Can't happen. It just can't.
Well, do you still think your Tyros is better than my Cecil?
I don't know what to think.
Well, come and sit down, and I'll give you a lesson in how to predict the weather.
Jethro! Jethro! Granny wants you to come down to breakfast.
I'm coming, Uncle Jed.
You got caught in the rain last night.
I sure did. I wait down the beach pretty near all night in the pouring rain for that pretty little weather girl. And she never did show up.
I can't see as a blamer.
But she hadn't ought to said it was going to be clear last night.
That wasn't her fault. You got any complaining to do, you call Mr. Addison.
Well, I'm sorry. We tried to do our best. Yes? Well, madam, we were just as surprised as you were. Yes? So sue us. Will you get off my back? Oh, I'm sorry, Chief. Yes, we did come a cropper last night, but you can depend on our predictions from now on. I guarantee it. Today? Well, just a moment. Hello, Chief. All clear today. You can depend on it. How do I know? My beetle isn't kicking. Goodbye. Cecil, you little genius. You're going to make me a better forecaster than Dad ever was. Why, Dad, you should have told me you were a beetle man.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.